Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kyle and this is my lovely wife Lace, and you're watching Sweet Potatoes. And today we're recording, well, a different kind of, not a different kind of video. Sorry, it's late. Stuff happened today. So Lorcana decided to come out with a live stream, their next chapter, and we're recording this late because we didn't get the chance to watch it together. I watched it, Lace did not, so a lot of this information is going to be new to her. We did see some of the leaks, but we didn't really talk too much on it, or we didn't even talk on it.
No, we didn't.
We did not talk on it at all. No, that would have not been good. We saw the leaks, kept it to ourselves, and we decided to wait till today when they actually did the official live stream. So it was awesome stuff. That's what we're gonna go over today, and we also have a little bit of a big update in terms of life update that we'll go over at the end of the video. So, you ready to get started, babe?
Yep.
All right, cool. So first things first, I got my notes here. We got our tablet here, so I'll just be reading off the notes I took from while I was watching the stream today. Awesome stream, by the way. When I was watching, 13,000 people were watching at the same time. A little bit more probably, but so quite a good amount of people were interested to see what was going on. First things first, I mean, we come over here to the tablet, and what they first started talking about was the collection starter set. Mm-hmm. So something that they wanted to do, I guess, was tailor more to collectors. This, yeah, look at this. This is something that's going to be released, I guess, with Fabled, because they're going to include 4 Fabled booster packs with it, and a promo Tinkerbell, a giant fairy. Yeah,
that would get me.
So that's pretty cool. Oh, also
collector's guide.
I don't know if
That's what it says on the box. Collector's guide.
Oh, collector's guide.
That's
handy.
Pretty cool. So you don't have to be a well-versed collector to be like, all right, I'm gonna collect.
No, you just have a guide for it. So that's pretty neat. Oh, and then it comes with a portfolio. And then just to kind of see it here, you can see so kind of like the Stitch collectors. Mm-hmm. But, you know, you have the cool Mickey Mouse, which I don't think we've ever seen that art before. So if I were to guess, and we'll get into this later, but they are reprinting some cards. That looks like Mickey Mouse, Brave Little Tailor. I actually just noticed that. So they could be redoing that card in a different art. I don't know. We'll see. So that was the first thing announced. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty cool for just someone who wants to collect.
Yeah, that's kind of what they wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
Was start getting, I guess, more collectors. And we'll see this more when we get more into Fabled, when we start talking about that.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna have a lot of cards you're gonna want to collect. It just seems very classic.
It does.
It does.
It does. So
let's just hope it doesn't go wrong like Pokemon.
Hopefully not. So moving on, the first thing they ended up talking about was Fabled. The pre-release starts August 29th.
All right.
Very specific date.
Very specific date. Don't look at me.
We'll talk about that later, but August 29th, full release September 5th. Perfect timing for us, isn't it? Yeah, again, we'll talk about that later. So, of course, we've seen this picture before. We have Mickey Mouse and Minnie. Fantastic picture there. So one thing they did start going over was the fact that there are going to be reprints of cards, right? Mm-hmm. They showed one of them was the Winnie the Pooh, Honey Wizard. So you can see that it is at the bottom here, set 9. And I think this was this set 2 or set 1?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Yeah.
I don't know.
Love this card though.
Super cute.
Super cute. One thing that they mentioned as well, not during the live stream, but the after live stream, was that it actually does have another classification of honey. So that wasn't on the original card. It's going to be on the reprint. So they're gonna have more.
Honey's gonna be its own thing.
Yeah, honey's gonna be its own thing.
That's awesome. I don't know what that means, but that's awesome.
You'll have a sticky deck.
That's awesome.
A very sticky deck. So we saw this. Not teased, but leaked, and yeah, the Winnie the Pooh Honey Wizard Enchanted. This is another card that I feel like I need.
You need all the enchanteds.
No, actually, that's not true.
Fair enough. But it is cute. I kind of like the original card.
Really? Mm-hmm. Ah. Well, I'll have the enchanted. You can have the original card.
Cool, sounds
Which
good.
we do have a copy of that.
Ah, look at that. Yeah. I'm already ahead of you.
I know. Dang. All right. Moving on, they talked about a few other cards. Tinkerbell Giant Fairy is coming back as a reprint. I don't think anything really changes there. From what they mentioned as well, they are not reprinting the enchanted version. So it is just going to be...
I don't remember what the enchanted version looks like. That's okay. I'll look it up.
Yeah, we'll post it up. So they have that. And then they talked about other properties that are coming within Fabled, and one that excited a lot of people was a Goofy movie.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So a Goofy movie is going to be coming to set 9.
All right.
Fabled, and that excites a lot of people. I loved it as a kid. I watched, I don't remember the original Goofy movie, so yeah, you're gonna knock me for this, but I do remember the one that I watched a lot was the skateboarding one.
Of course you did.
You know, like was it a Goofy Movie Extreme? I can't remember what it was.
I don't remember the name.
I loved that one as a kid. I watched it multiple times.
Sure you did.
But this is one that we should rewatch.
Oh no, of course, I'm down.
It was
It's
good.
been so long since I've seen it, so.
I know, I don't remember much of it. Mm-hmm. Nope. All right, moving on. They talked about 2 new rarities, and we did see this in the leaks as well. So, and if I am showing the pictures here, we have the Elsa as one of the rarities, which is going to be Epic. Epic is going to be above Legendary. So more rare than Legendary, less rare than Enchanted. So exactly what you were asking for.
We needed that.
Yeah, we did.
Good job, Lorcana. We needed that.
I know, because I don't remember if in one of the Arcasia's Islands opening, which I haven't posted the second one up yet, so we talked about that. I can't remember if it was the first one or the one that hasn't released yet, but that was one thing that as long as I know other people were talking about, was the fact that it felt like Enchanted or bust.
Yes.
And that wasn't a good feeling when you didn't pull in Enchanted. So the fact that they're listening to feedback, they added another rarity tier.
I'm not even mad that we're not always pulling Enchanted. I just feel like there just needed to be another level.
Another level more art, right? Mm-hmm. Instead of just card or regular card or Enchanted.
Yeah.
So Epic, they're adding 18 in the set. So Fabled's gonna have 18 Epics in the set, and then next over, and I think this only goes over. They're comparing all the rarities here. Then they go over the next rarity they're adding, Iconic. So if you had a hard time pulling Enchanteds like we have a hard time pulling Enchanteds, I can't imagine trying to get the Iconic cards. That is going to be more rare than Enchanteds. Probably easily 4-figure card every time you pull it.
I wonder what they're gonna look like. That just got me curious.
Well, there you go, right there.
That's actually a beautiful card.
So it's gonna be the set art from Fabled. They have like the Mickey.
A collector's dream right there.
I know.
It's just so classic.
It is. In terms of what they're doing with it, they said... So it's gonna have custom lore stars for one. We don't know what that looks like yet. Yeah.
Oh.
So the lore thing is gonna be custom. Probably custom to the card. So that's gonna be fancy. And something they call a 3D hot stamp. I don't know what that means, but apparently it looks really nice. I mean,
Okay.
during the stream, she was holding it in hand, and I was quite jealous. But I mean, they're the ones who make it, so yeah, they would have it.
They would.
So yeah, that is the one. Oh, before we move on, there's only going to be 2 iconics in the set.
Ooh.
Fabled.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, not 2 total throughout but yeah, two iconics. So.
Oh, I thought you meant 2 total. I was like, oh my goodness.
No, it's not going to be like a Lord of the Rings, 1 ring.
Okay, I was like, oh man.
Nothing like that. So there's just going to be 2 iconics in the set that you can pull.
I thought that was going to be like a golden ticket sort of situation.
No.
All right.
As crazy as that would be.
That would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, no. Can you guess the second iconic?
No. Minnie Mouse?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they decided that and it makes sense, right? The first iconics ever are going to be the 2 classics, Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah,
so, and I'm assuming it's going to be the mini art from the Fabled key art.
Yeah, probably matching.
Right, exactly. So moving on, they wanted to show off a Maleficent set champ card. So this is going to be the card that you can win if you win your set champs. This is the my brain is so fried. This is the enchanted version of it, right? And they are going to also have of course, the regular promo version for those who didn't make top 8. So participation
trophy.
Yeah. I want to go to these and see if I can at least get a participation trophy.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. This Maleficent card is a reprint. So I think this showed up in first chapter. And then, yeah, they are reprinting this card in Fabled. So moving on, they talked about set rotation. So to go over it a little bit, basically, here's kind of the map of what set rotation is going to look like. Once Fabled comes out, so that's going to, they say year 3, but that's going to be, of course, again, the Q3 or Q4 of this year. Once Fabled comes out, the first 4 sets are going to go bye-bye. So first chapter, Floodborn, Inklings, and Ursula's Return are going away. Now, there is going to be a like infinity. What's the word I'm looking for? An infinity format, right? I can just look up my notes. Infinity constructed. So there will be apparently a supported format where all cards are legal except for certain banned ones, and we'll go over that. But for standard tournaments, they're gonna do set rotation.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So basically, once Fabled comes out for standard rotation, no cards are going to be legal from the first 4 sets unless they are reprinted, like you can see some of the cards they're reprinting. And they gave an example, okay, what happens in year 4? Once set 13 comes out, then the next set from year 2 is going to go bye-bye.
Just have to keep buying and buying.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how it goes.
I wouldn't know.
We're not tournament players anyway, so for us, it really doesn't matter. They even said, like, for your kitchen table games, like, you can, yeah.
Oh, phew. I was worried they were going to come storm the house.
They were.
Like, no, how dare you?
Are you using...
For what is it, Floodboard? No.
No, you're coming
illegal.
With us. You are coming with us.
You're gonna quote Wonka. Legally can't do anything. Now illegally do whatever you want.
We've been watching Wonka. It's like one of our favorite movies right now.
Line is a classic line.
Not a Disney movie, but anyways.
Nope, still classic. So, okay, moving on.
That is set rotations. Basically, the reason why they're doing this is they wanted to make sure that the card pool doesn't get too big, and I get that, especially for design, that can get pretty complicated. They want to allow new players to jump in without feeling like, oh dang, I have to buy the first chapter. Like, we can't even buy first chapter because it's out of our price range,
fair
right?
Enough, fair enough.
So
this all makes sense. This all makes total sense.
Makes sense.
Plus, it makes money.
It does. I mean, let's be real.
Makes money, and it's a reason for all of us to keep buying and going shopping.
We want them to make money, though, so that they can keep the game alive.
I just said also it's a reason for us to keep shopping.
True. Yeah. Shopping.
Everyone wins.
Everyone wins. And it keeps tournaments fresh as well. So those were the key reasons why. What did I say? Plan annually.
Plan for probably this.
Oh yeah, that.
Yep. Already went over it.
Ignore that. I'm having a hard time reading my own notes. So after that, they talked about.
Oh, cute.
Oh, well, basically, they wanted to let us know in this picture that if a card was reprinted for let's say from set 1 through 4, once the rotation happens, if it was reprinted in set 9, so Fabled, you can still use your old cards.
Oh, awesome.
As long as they're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know how that's going to work for like Pooh Honey Wizard, which got a little tiny bit of a change. I don't know, we'll see.
I guess they'll tell us.
Yeah, I didn't think about that till just now. So, in terms of, I don't know, this picture shows the Walt Disney World Resort, Worlds. But in terms of Infinity Constructed, it's a new format. Sets never rotate, all cards available, but they did say they are going to have their own ban list for that format. And it sounds like, from what I was hearing, it sounds like they plan for long-term support. So even at official tournaments, they will have Infinity Constructed for players as well.
Dang.
Yeah.
Whew.
Pretty cool.
It's just a lot to plan out and think. I'm like blown away.
I know. So I think, yeah.
They're really good at what they do. I'll just say that.
All right. Any thoughts on that? It's tournament stuff. We don't really do that much.
Nope, we do not. Sorry, guys.
We want to start going to, play once in a while.
Yeah, but for the we're home players.
It's tough for when you have kids. At least toddlers. A kid. Yep. Anyways, so moving on, they talked about Worlds, and I know this news did disappoint a lot of people. Basically, what's going to happen is that no one else but the players of the World's Championships are going to be allowed. So basically, only players are allowed
at the tournament.
Worlds.
At Worlds.
So if you were invited to Worlds, you can play, or you can go because you're going to be, of course, playing in the tournament. But anyone else who didn't get that invite to Worlds is not going to be able to go. Originally, to explain what the original plan was, they were going to allow anyone to buy a ticket. So someone like you and me, if we wanted to go to Worlds to watch and take part in side tables, side events, and everything like that, which normally other card games would do, we can go.
Oh, so it's just, why?
They said they originally planned it, but I guess some things, I don't know, it sounded like it fell through, so it just didn't work out. Yeah.
Bummer.
So for this one, it did bum out a lot of people. They kind of explained it, so it does make sense, and I'm sure they'll get it all ironed out for the next one. Yep. So fans not able to join. I'm just reading off my notes right now. They said they wanted to focus on the player experience, and this was kind of cool though. For those of us who can't join, and that's like all of us, they have this really cool promo that you can earn by watching, even from home. That's what it sounded like. So it is a whole new world. So it's going to be a reprinted card, but they're making an enchanted version of it. It's really pretty.
Really pretty.
It's non-foil. That's fine. It's still really cool art, and it's something that you can earn. They said you just have to watch the broadcast, and they'll have more details soon, I'm sure.
That's cool. How long is the broadcast?
I don't know yet.
Us mamas don't got all day.
Well, you can still leave it in the background.
That's true. I could do that.
I'll get that figured out for you.
Okay, sounds good.
Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
Because that is a very beautiful card. I like that.
We want it.
Yes, I would.
Please. Money, please. Well, hopefully we don't have to pay money, And I guess during Worlds, the broadcast, they will detail more on the next challenge season and when that will begin. Okay. So for those of you tournament players, that's what's going on there. Here's just, I guess, the people who will be broadcasting at the Worlds.
Okay.
And then next, they went on to Reign of Jafar. So just like the Ursula's thing, we have not even tried yet. This is going to be a new...
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah. So, of course, Reign of Jafar is the new set coming out here at the end of the month. But Palace Heist is what I was kind of talking about there. Palace Heist is the co-op version of the thing, kind of like Ursula's. Mm-hmm. That's gonna happen here. They were showing it off during the stream, which is really cool. Apparently, they took a lot of feedback from players.
That's so sweet.
That's so nice of them.
That's so nice of them. Thanks, guys.
Yep, they took feedback from players. Apparently, there's actual cardboard in there. I don't think I have a picture, but they showed off the box. You can actually put your stuff back in the box.
Handy dandy.
Now, I don't know if you knew this, but the Ursula's set that we have, once you opened it, you can't put anything back in the box. So it was not reusable. I actually had to use a Pokemon box to store all of the Ursula's stuff.
That's annoying.
It is kind of annoying.
Okay, cool.
But they showed off really cool art from the Palace Heist box. This is on the cardboard. And I think I went ahead here.
Is that the special card?
No, that's not the special card. So in terms of Palace Heist, the box does store all the pieces and all the components. Apparently you're not fighting Jafar directly, you are trying to, as it sounds like, you're trying to steal the crown. Palace Heist, right? It's co-op and yeah.
Cool.
I think we should get it and definitely play it and review it.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't we?
I mean, we haven't even done the Ursula's one yet.
It's fine.
It's fine. We'll get to it.
Fine.
We'll get to it. We're busy. So in Reign of Jafar, they went on to talk about some of the cards. So here's one of them. Jafar, High Sultan of Lorcana. Mm-hmm. Amethyst Steel, and just because we're kind of limited on time here, we're not going to go too much over the cards, but this is one of them that they revealed. It has it adds more illusion gameplay, so illusion support for those who are looking to play more illusions. This is gonna help out a lot. They also showed off Magic Carpet Steel, another illusion, so that's pretty cool.
He seems very happy to show that card off.
He does. Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, these are all just screenshots from my phone. I was watching this on my phone, and every time like something came up, I was like, screenshot. So that's why some of these do look a little...
Quite the screenshot there.
Yeah. Pretty good screenshot. He looks very happy about it. Palace Guard. This, just wanted to say, like, pretty cool art, but the stats are really good. It's a 1-cost 1/4. That is not a common stat line. It's actually a really strong one. The only other stat line from my understanding is a Daisy. It's an Amber Daisy Duck. I think it's Daisy Duck Donald's Date. It's a 1/4 uninkable, and this is actually a 1/4 inkable, but of course it's an illusion and has vanish. So pretty cool there. Another racer.
Hey.
Yep. So I'm personally trying to build a racer deck, so it's cool that we're actually getting more racer support. So it's Vanellope Von Sweet, Sneaky Speedster, 2-cost, 3/1 with evasive. And there's gonna be a lot more racer support within Reign of Jafar. So awesome. I think that's pretty cool. And I know you're collecting racer cards.
All the cute ones.
All the cute ones.
No King Candy.
No King Candy.
Nope.
Even though King Candy's a racer.
I said the cute racers.
He's pretty cute.
That is highly debatable.
Fine. If you say so.
That's a really pretty Jasmine.
Yep, they showed off a Jasmine, Sapphire Steel, Shift 2, and yeah.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
So they showed off a Rapunzel High Climber.
That's cool.
This is a legendary. And she seems pretty interesting, but like it doesn't, to me it doesn't seem that crazy evasive. And whenever this character quests, chosen opposing character can't quest during their next turn. It is a strong card.
I don't know. I think I'd use that.
Yeah, but you don't play green.
I do not. Dang.
Maybe you should start.
Wait, I am playing green in my one home deck.
Oh well, that's different. So we have a little
different decks.
We do. We have a little home project that we might make videos on later. For those of you who have heard of Heroic before, it's a different format where you actually can play up to 3 colors. Kind of works like Commander for those of you Magic players, but that is something that we are kind of doing in the background as a little project, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So that's fair. Fine.
Okay.
That's Rapunzel, legendary. He looks very excited to show that one off. And then they talked a tiny bit about the Enchanteds. I know, from Reign of Jafar.
That's pretty.
It is a pretty one. I even took 2 pictures because, I mean, it was, rotating. And it's like, oh, it's like greenish. So this is the Jasmine Steady Strategist Enchanted. This was the only Enchanted they showed off in terms of Reign of Jafar, except for the Set Champs promo, which we'll go over later. But there was, for those of you who saw it, there was like images in a background of a stream with Rapunzel and Stitch. Remember, I kind of showed those pictures to you. Yeah, she doesn't remember. I think those are going to be the enchanted versions because Rapunzel's getting an enchanted and so is Stitch.
Why can't I remember it?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Mom brain, guys.
I know, mom brain. So that's that for the enchanted. So really pretty enchanteds. I'm sure a lot of them are going to look great. I don't know if there's going to be a theme, but moving forward,
Thumper and Flower.
Yeah, Bambi.
Oh, and Bambi. I know, but I really like Thumper and Flower.
Right. Anyways, what I was getting at is they wanted to say that they're adding a new property, and this is going to be new to Lorcana. So first time showing up in Reign of Jafar is going to be Bambi.
Yay!
Which is very interesting because it's like Reign of Jafar, haha, evil. And we got Bambi cute.
Bambi's different kind of evil. I can barely watch the movie, to be honest.
Most people, feel the same way.
It's too cruel.
It's very cruel. But yeah, so we got Bambi, we got Prince of the Forest, Flower, Shy Skunk, and we got Thumper. We'll take a look more in a bit, but so they showed off some of the Bambi cards. And then they went on to some of the promos that are going to be showing up within Reign of Jafar. Here is a Pluto, Steel, Amber support card. Oh, and you notice the promos do look different than the Arcasius Island promos.
Yeah. And
you'll be able to see a little bit more once you actually have the card, or if you can notice it here. There's actually the detail of Jafar's like staff, the snake.
Oh.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it now.
So
interesting.
I don't think they've done that before in other promos, so pretty cool. Here's another promo. Yzma. Now, I don't know if this is actually gonna happen. During the stream, I forget what his name is, but one of the co-hosts was asking like, hey, are you gonna do like a wrong lever card? You know, like wrong lever.
That would be hilarious.
I know. So I think they hinted at that.
They better.
I hope so.
Lost opportunity of not.
I know, if they have a pull the lever card, if they have a wrong lever, I think that'd be so funny.
That would be amazing. Okay.
Yeah, so there's pull the lever, another promo, and then here's the Minnie Mouse. I thought this card was super strong. It looks really strong to me. It's a 4-cost 0/8 bodyguard. And this character gets +1 might for each 1 damage on her.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
I mean, and she's bodyguard, so she has to take damage. So.
She has to take damage. She's beefy. Amber Ruby. That's actually the colors of the racer deck I'm playing. But I mean, you pair this with that Rapunzel as well. So Minnie Mouse is gaining damage. Rapunzel, gifted with healing, is just healing damage. You're drawing cards. Seems pretty strong to me. I don't know. I'm not a pro player though, but I think it's cool. Next promo we have Lady, Decisive Dog. This one, there's a deck. I think it's called Churn-a-Dog. I don't really know too much about it, but I think people are saying this might be a really good card for that. So another promo there. We have an Aladdin promo. It is a 6-cost 1/9 bodyguard, but for Sapphire Steel. So pretty cool. I really like the art. Aladdin's looking mighty fine there. And then safe passage. Whenever one of your ally characters quests, you may remove up to 2 damage from this character. So he kind of has a way for him to heal. So especially if you have multiple cards on the board.
Strong.
It does. You keep questing with them, your other cards, and you're healing 2 damage each time. It says whenever 1.
Fair enough.
So that's pretty strong actually. And then we got Patch, Playful Pup. So more puppy support. I never built the puppy deck I wanted to build, but maybe one day. So we got more puppies, which is really cool, in the form of a promo card. Oh, ooh. And then, yeah.
I don't know what
he looks, I know, he's, he looks happy. This was really cool. They had decided to just tease set 10.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this is the key art for set 10. It's gonna be called Whispers in the Well. And here you can see. Boom. Coming Q4 2025. Oh wait.
So this last one's Q3. I can't keep up with the Q.
Wait, Q4 2025. So that's after Fabled then.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting Whispers in the Well probably December?
Yeah, before the end of the year.
Ooh. So
Christmas presents, guys.
Christmas presents. Yeah, so going back to it, really a pretty art. Apparently, what they mentioned within the stream is the fact that whispers are going to be a new type of glimmer. Now, when you're comparing, okay, so what's a glimmer? It's going to be when you look at the cards and it says something like Storyborn, Inkborn, the classifications. So it looks like Whisper is going to be another one.
Huh, interesting.
I think, man, I hope I'm not wrong here. But anyways, that'd be pretty cool.
We'll find out.
And they're adding new movie properties too.
Oh, okay.
To Whispers in the Well.
Which ones?
We are getting Black Cauldron.
Hey!
Yeah. Didn't we still gotta finish that movie.
You started it. You still haven't seen it. You've never seen it.
We're actually watching it in Japan, but we were so tired I got sleepy, and it's really interesting.
I know, it's just different for a Disney movie. It's different for a
Disney movie, really dark.
For a Disney movie.
And then I fell asleep, and we were going to continue it later.
It's a good one. But, I loved that one as a kid, even though the bad guy's really scary.
I know.
Really scary.
Other properties, Gargoyles.
Oh, so like from not Esmeralda,
no,
Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Nope. Gargoyles, I think it's the TV show, which I did not know was made by Disney.
There's a TV show?
Yeah, called Gargoyles. It was one I grew up with, so...
I did not know about that.
You're a 90s kid, you probably have seen it, Gargoyles. I didn't bring up an image here, but I'll probably have it in the actual video. So yeah, those are the two properties, and I guess something that multiple people have been asking for is Darkwing Duck. Pretty cool. I don't really have too much of a tie to Darkwing Duck. I don't know if you do. I do remember watching Darkwing Duck as a kid, so kind of cool. I just don't remember much about it. Just noticed the screenshot I took. He looks very excited. So this was the after stream here. They did show off a Set Champs promo card for Reign of Jafar, and you have Jafar High Sultan of Lorcana. So same card that we saw earlier, but they did show off the enchanted version of it.
Wow.
So that is that in terms of the stream here. I did have like the other like cards that were going to be revealed, but I think this video is probably already gone on.
We'll take a look at it next
way too long. We'll definitely take a look at it next time. So that was the stream. What do you think?
It's pretty exciting stuff. I can't wait for the new collections.
Which one?
The sets collection. Well, Fabled.
Yeah.
I mean, Reign of Jafar, I mean, cool. He's a bad guy, but I'm like really looking forward to Fabled.
Yeah, Reign of Jafar, it's gonna be cool, but I think in terms of purchase, I feel like we're gonna go light on Reign of Jafar.
I'm just really looking forward to Fabled.
That's what I'm saying. I think we're gonna go light on Reign of Jafar. We need some though for our little project we're doing. Obviously, but I think we're gonna save up for Fabled, because that's gonna be
yeah, but I mean, exciting stuff. I love how much they take feedback from players.
Yeah.
And they really think for the long game, so that's really cool.
I think so, right? Like,
it seems like it.
I would say exciting times for Lorcana. For those of you who never played before or are curious about it, Reign of Jafar might be a good jumping point, but I think you're definitely gonna have a safe bet with Fabled. It looks like it's gonna be an awesome set. They're gonna reprint some staples, so that's really cool.
Yep.
Just exciting.
Yeah,
really exciting.
really
and then after
stuff.
that, you have Whispers in the Well,
which I'm curious to know what that's going to be about. So I'm really excited for that too.
I know. And the fact that they're going to have Black Cauldron, we got to finish that.
I'm really excited.
We got to finish that. But anyways, the bit of news we actually had, I think definitely gave it away.
Oh, definitely gave it away.
We gave it away. So we are pregnant.
Woo!
Yay! We together.
Just kidding.
I share the burden.
Expecting a little baby girl this August, maybe September. We'll see.
And that's why the dates are kind of funny. The fact that Fabled is coming out August 30th. Wait, was it August 30th?
29th, I think. We're not going to give the actual due date.
August 29th.
But it is right around there, so we'll see.
Our due date is right around there.
It will probably be him doing stuff, not me.
Yes, so
I'm gonna be out.
I will be pre-ordering Fabled, for sure, picking it up if I can. But the thing is, we don't know what's gonna go on, because of course that's gonna be around our due date, and things are gonna get crazy around that time. And so expect after that you're gonna get just me for a little bit.
Yeah, it's good to pop back. But in the meantime, yay, family's growing.
I know.
More Lorcana players.
We're gonna have a whole we're gonna create pro players.
Sure.
And they're gonna win us those Mickeys.
That is your job.
Oh jeez. But yeah, we're super excited. We didn't really know how to share the news, so it's funny that the fact that Fabled is coming out around that time is pretty funny there. I feel like we're gonna have to save a box for. Are we giving the name away of our baby girl?
No.
We're gonna. Yeah, fair enough. We're gonna have to save a box for baby girl, because it's like
so
you were born around this time. And give her a box of Fabled when she's 10.
That's actually that's kind of cute.
I think that'd be cool.
That's actually kind of cute.
Because it's right around the time. It's perfect.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cute, actually. I like that idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Babe.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty awesome. But anyways, guys, so yeah, I think that just about does it for that.
Yeah, that's that. All right, guys. Well, if you want to check out any of the cards we're selling online, we are on eBay and TCG Player.
Yep, no longer doing the website for now. So don't look for it.
Hit pause. Life is busy.
Life is busy enough as is, taking a little bit too much time. So eBay and TCG Player.
Links in the description below. And then if you like this video, want to see more, please like and subscribe. And we will see you guys next time.
Have a blessed day, guys. Bye-bye.